do it.
Plus, pivoting around with like Yoshi's neutral B is really fun because Yoshi has like the best airspeed in the game.
You know, or we're trolling.
We're going Yoshi.
He locked in.
This is the warm-up character. And we got the Brawler as well. Brawler is a deadly character, bro. Me and my teammate Z, we lost these two exact characters in doubles, so they're definitely not to be messed around with.
Oh, man. Yeah, what was it? There's a good joke in like one of the communities that Brawler is just better Fox.
Oh my god. I was thinking kind of similar to Mario in that extent too. It's kind of like a hybrid character, but I feel like that's kind of the point of the Mii's, is to be hybrids of characters.
Maybe that's why Dark Wizzy's feeling so comfortable on Yoshi, because he does have access to those up air ladders.
Yeah.
Along with some, special armor on his second jump, that's going to give him a little bit more security.
Yeah, especially with dual plats like this. I mean, this is probably a comfort pick for most people, but when you have a character like Yoshi who could just like landing up air, rising up air, rising up air, it's a no-brainer. But I mean, same thing with the Mii Gunners, or the Mii Brawler rather as well, just having those insane ladder combos. And
true, you have access to insane ladder combos, but when your opponent has access to you know what, I'm not going to get moved right now.
Yeah.
Like, I want armor, I get armor. That makes those up air ladder combos a little bit harder.
This is the ladders that we're talking about. And we actually saw Dark Wizzy calmly going for the reset here. This is where a lot of Smashers just want to warm up, So we're probably going to see the Mario a little bit later on in the bracket. Unless Rosaria puts a roadblock in this plan against the Yoshi here. But so far, I mean, Dark Wizzy is just looking extremely fundamentally sound. He's not pushing when he doesn't have to. And just really playing the passive game here. Goes for the punish.
Yeah, he's looking for those kill options at the moment, looking for like something out of shield, maybe a conversion off Nair, because we do see a lot of falling Nairs coming out from Rosaria. And there's another up B out of shield.
Yeah, the tricky landings from Rosaria here, trying to, keep Dark Wizzy on the edge as much as possible. And that spacing was absolutely insane, but Dark
Yoshi's
Wizzy
heavy.
At 180, bro's Hercules DI.
Yoshi is heavy. Dinosaur muscle, my man.
That is that prehistoric DI. What do you know about that?
Very true.
Excellent air dodge onto that platform. You love that dual plats just add another layer for landings here.
Yeah, of course, Dark Wizzy, opting to reset back to neutral. He does have access to like egg throw, so if he wants to, he can actually camp out Rosaria until he feels like he has the optimal moment to go in.
Yeah, right now he's definitely not fishing for the kills though. He's just doing more damage as much as he can. I mean, opponents are more likely to just hold on to shield once they're at these high percents anyways, and Dark Wizzy realizing that, using a lot more command grab. What attack! What?
Yeah. I mean, not only did like your
what a way to die.
His down B got blocked Nair out of shield, but still ready for the tech. Rosaria is not someone you can sleep on.
Oh boy.
Okay, here it comes up airs.
Exactly, yeah. Perfectly placed by Dark Wizzy there. A quick 65%.
Okay, up B out of shield connects. I was really thinking that Rosaria would probably hold on to that until it was like available for a kill option, but letting it rip, I think at this point we just need numbers.
Absolutely. Any type of damage, go for it. Now we're playing the safe on shield Nair game here. That's something that Dark Wizzy is extremely familiar with, being a Mario main himself here. It's just being able to counterplay that Nair. You can see that that's how Rosaria is trying to open up here, but does go for that grab too. A lot of conditioning for Wizzy to be in a shield here.
A lot of shot puts getting thrown out too when we see Dark Wizzy off stage.
Wow, trying to go for the tech roll in. Doesn't quite get it though, and now we're just playing a game of just footsies, just pure trying to play as safe as possible. You can see Dark Wizzy just trying to throw out these safe moves. Rosaria has to be careful.
And Rosaria is being careful because you can see the way that they're actually spacing the back air. Like they're just putting at the very tip to inside Dark Wizzy's shield, which means, he's at max distance.
Yeah. And the fact that Wizzy is guaranteed at least 30 plus damage off of egg lay is insane, by the way.
Must be nice.
Yeah, especially when you have your opponent on the last stock. It's just free damage. Back air is going to connect, not quite going to kill though, and Rosaria just going to reset to neutral. Dark Wizzy just looking for these kill moves now. He knows that he doesn't have to really do much, but definitely watch out for that.
You know what I need to see? Like Dark Wizzy's just feeling so comfortable in shield right now. I want to see some grabs. Let me get some grabs, but you know what? We see the chase down instead.
Yep, finds the opening, and that was almost going to be the second Yoshi down air kill of the set that we saw there. But instead, Dark Wizzy just going to go ahead, tech chase with the neutral air. Now I believe we are going to be running it back. That is the universal hand signal that we just witnessed.
Oh, man. I love that there's like signals that just transcend language.
Absolutely.
Like, you could give that to any person in the community, no matter what region they're from. They're going to be like,
yeah.
You got it.
Absolutely. Whether it's Japan, it doesn't matter. Like, everyone understands the twirl in the finger around.
Run it back.
Oh, now we're going to the purple Yoshi.
The nice color counterpick.
Counterpicking colors?
It's a real thing, man.
Up tilt. Oh my God, Smash 4 Mario stuff.
Yeah. But, you know, again, using the access to the armor on the second jump, what should have been an easily, you know, additional 20 to 30% is nullified because of Yoshi double jump.
Get out of jail free. Although the armor does act a lot more finicky at higher percents for Yoshi, so it could be a double-edged sword, but for the most part, it's absolutely a great thing. That was almost the conversion right there for Dark Wizzy. Almost a shield break as well, but it doesn't get punished. But Dark Wizzy gets those, taking the first stock.
That's right, that's right. Dark Wizzy throwing out all those huge hitboxes. Unfortunately for Rosaria, when he tried to throw out one of his own, just a little bit too much lag.
Yeah. Going for the big punishes isn't always the best thing here. Huge damage coming out from Dark Wizzy.
Okay, and back air to beat out the egg throw.
Yeah, I love that. From Rosaria, though, just, you know, spacing these back airs, trying to keep Dark Wizzy on the edge, but that's a good option just to get up attack. I believe that's the first one we've seen all set.
Yeah, Rosaria's back airs are immaculate. Like, it's probably like some of the best spacing I've seen on a brawler.
Yeah, we just saw 5, so I believe you. Looking like melee puff for a second, but that wasn't part of the script. Rosaria going to go ahead and take that stock out of egg lay.
You know, Rosaria must have matchup experience against a Yoshi player, because that is like coming out of that egg lay and being able to down air immediately. That's a timing that most players aren't familiar with.
Yeah. But there's also the jank part of, wait, hold on. Let Wizzy cook. Okay, reset. And we're just chasing it down. So much damage.
He was looking for the down smash. You saw him turn around. He was looking for it.
Dude, the movement from Wizzy right now is immaculate. No questions asked. But also, I was going to say, out of egg lay, there's also just the chance that you get the jank. Oh, I just mashed just to get out of it, and I killed my opponent. So you never really know.
You know, I'm going to give Rosaria the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that was just down there. Oh, man, Wizzy's just running them down, catches the jump.
What was that hitbox? That was nowhere near Yoshi.
Yep, that's Noggin.
That's the Mario characters. They always be getting away with that.
I don't understand.
Always getting away with that.
And they're always invincible when they do it too, you know, but Dark Wizzy with the Yoshi.
Mario Kingdom privilege.
Really is. Oh my God. But yeah, that was a very solidly played game from Dark Wizzy.
Yeah, and good stuff to Rosaria too. Like, he really showed that he knows that he does have, in fact, have the matchup knowledge. He knows the spacing of his character.
Absolutely. Like, he knows exactly what the assignment is. However, when you're playing against someone of the caliber of Dark Wizzy, who also uses similar, you know,